Standards versus walls. How to protect your heart without blocking love. I know you want to protect your heart. You've been hurt before, maybe by a friend, a lover, or even your own family. So, you build walls and you say things like, I have high standards, or I do not tolerate nonsense. But here's the truth. There's a big difference between standards and walls. One helps you grow and glow. The other keeps you stuck and alone. If you're on the journey of embodying your highest self, physically, emotionally, and spiritually, subscribe to For Every Woman XO. Together, let's create a life that feels as beautiful as it looks. And remember to share with a woman you love. Today, I want to help you tell the difference and teach you how to protect your heart without blocking the love, abundance, and opportunities that are meant for you. We live in a time where self-love and boundaries are widely celebrated, and that's beautiful. But sometimes, in the process of trying to protect ourselves, we unknowingly shut out the very things we desire most. We call it having standards. But what if it's actually a wall? In this video, we're going to go deep. We'll explore what true standards look like, what walls look like and why we build them, how to transform walls into healthy standards, how to remain open to love and opportunities without betraying yourself. So if you've ever struggled with feeling too closed off, too guarded, or attracting the wrong people, this is for you. What are standards? Let's start with what standards really are. Standards are guidelines rooted in self-worth and self-love. They help you decide what you will accept, what you will not accept, what you desire and deserve. They come from a place of love, not fear. Examples of true standards. I deserve consistent communication. I only engage with people who respect my time and energy. I desire a partner who values emotional intimacy and honesty. Standards empower you. They keep you aligned with your highest self, and they help you attract people and experiences that match your vibration. A woman with true standards is calm, confident, and magnetic. She doesn't chase. She doesn't beg. She simply chooses. What are walls? Now let's talk about walls. Walls are defense mechanisms built from pain. They often sound like, all men are trash. I don't need anyone. I'm better off alone forever. Walls are usually rigid and absolute. They block everyone and everything, not just the harmful experiences, but also the loving, joyful ones. When we build walls, we're not truly protecting ourselves. We are punishing ourselves. We limit our experiences, our joy, our connection to others. Walls come from wounds, not wisdom. Why do we build walls? Most walls are built from fear. Fear of betrayal. Fear of abandonment. Fear of not being good enough. We tell ourselves we are protecting our peace, but often we are actually avoiding vulnerability. We learn somewhere along the line that if we shut everyone out, we can't get hurt again. But guess what? We also can't receive love, support, or deep connection that way. Instead, we end up isolating ourselves, pushing people away, and building barriers that keep us from the very intimacy and care we crave. The feminine power of openness. Being feminine at its core is about receptivity, the ability to receive love, abundance, kindness, support. When we have true standards, we remain open. We can say no without shutting down completely. We can walk away with grace. When we have walls, we shut down our receptivity. We become closed off, suspicious, cold. Openness doesn't mean tolerating disrespect. It means being available to the right love and experiences, and discerning enough to say no when it's not aligned. How to transform walls into standards. Here's the good news. You can transform your emotional walls. Those protective barriers built out of pain, disappointment, and survival into loving, empowered standards that honor both your heart and your worth. Walls keep things out, even the good. Standards invite in only what serves you. Let's explore how to shift from guarding to guiding. 1. Get radically honest with yourself. Self-protection often masquerades as strength, but it can sometimes be fear in disguise. Ask yourself, am I avoiding love because I'm afraid of being hurt again? Or am I consciously choosing what aligns with my growth, peace, and values? This level of self-inquiry invites clarity. It helps you distinguish between wounds that need healing and wisdom that deserves honoring. 2. Identify your emotional triggers. Your triggers are not weaknesses, they are roadmaps. Notice when you shut down emotionally, lash out or overreact, feel instantly unsafe, small or defensive. These reactions are powerful clues. They often point to old pain, unmet needs, or where your walls have been silently protecting you. This is where transformation begins. 3. Rewrite the beliefs that built the wall. Walls are made of thoughts we believed were true, often because of repeated hurt. But healing starts when we consciously replace them. Try this. Instead of all men are trash, try, I am worthy of a loving, emotionally safe partner. Instead of I don't need anyone, try, I choose to be open to supportive, reciprocal relationships. Beliefs shape your energy, and energy shapes who and what you attract. 4. Practice boundaries rooted in love, not fear. Boundaries are not punishments, ultimatums, or walls. They're declarations of self-respect. They communicate your standards with clarity and care. Examples: I don't chase unclear energy. If you're unsure, I won't hold space for it. I don't engage with people who ghost me. My peace matters too much. I value consistency and mutual effort. Anything less doesn't feel safe for me. When you set boundaries from love, you reinforce your worth without shutting your heart down. 5. Stay soft, but strong. Softness is not weakness. In fact, it takes immense courage to remain gentle, hopeful, and emotionally present in a world that has hurt you. You can be discerning without being hard. You can be open without being naive. You can protect your heart without abandoning it. Your softness is not a liability, it's your superpower. When paired with strength and standards, it becomes magnetic. Remember, walls isolate. Standards liberate. You don't have to shrink, guard, or harden to stay safe. You can rise in love, in wholeness, and in power by simply choosing what you allow in. Practical journal prompts. Here are a few prompts you can use to explore this deeper. Where in my life have I built walls instead of standards? What would it feel like to replace fear with trust? What does my highest self desire in love and friendships? How can I stay open without self-abandoning? Ladies, you deserve to be loved deeply, gently, and wholly. Yes, protect your heart, but protect it with wisdom, not fear. Choose standards that honor your worth, not walls that cage your joy. The world needs your openness, your softness, your glow. Remember, the goal isn't to become hard and untouchable. The goal is to become so rooted in self-love that you can stay open. Even when the world gets tough, you're allowed to have standards. You're allowed to say no. You're allowed to desire the best. Just don't forget, you're also allowed to receive. If this resonated with you, please leave me a heart in the comments and share which walls you're ready to transform into standards. And if you want more content to help you glow up emotionally and spiritually, don't forget to subscribe and join our beautiful sisterhood. Sending you so much love. You are for every woman XO. Until next time.